Moto taxis are now in demand. They are among the most convenient mode of public transport that are not much affected by traffic congestion. They are popular and indispensable to many daily wage workers, and this may be the cause of recent complaints. Moto Inform discusses the problems commuters have with moto taxis.
Motorcycle taxis are now in demand, especially during the proverbial rush hours, which these days also include those hours when the mid and night shift workers are heading to work or going home. This surge in demand has led to some moto taxi service providers charging more than what it mandated in the fare matrix approved by the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board. Social media is rife with posts from commuters, many of them daily wage workers, about having to pay more rides for during such rush hours. The LTFRB has also noted more phone complaints from commuters miffed at being charged extortionate moto taxi fares. Many complaints are about moto taxi riders turning off ride-hailing apps and essentially becoming habal-habal operators charging more than the approved fare. One finds him at night turning roads fronting call centers into makeshift terminals. Fares charged are reported as 5 to 10 times more than set by the LTFRB. Others complain about the non-transparent manner in which ride-hailing firms are calculating fare for rides. One particular complaint, already investigated by the LTFRB, comes from a commuter who tried booking rides from 3 ride-hailing firms including Angkas, Joyride, and Move It for the same origin and destination and hour of day. The complaint was charged different fares, the most expensive coming from Angkas, which was confirmed by the LTFRB probe. LTFRB has also said that Angkas didn't provide a breakdown of the fare charge. The LTFRB has come out to say that it will not tolerate overcharging by moto taxis. LTFRB Chairman Teofilo Guatis III reiterated that the fare matrix was crafted to ensure that the fares charged by all public transport operators from commuters regardless of vehicle type are fair and equitable. But is the fare matrix for motorcycle taxis fair and equitable? The question comes up after a group calling itself the Coalition for Filipino Commuters asked the LTFRB to put a stop to the practice of one ride-hailing firm giving commuters the option to offer tips even before completing the ride. The group says this essentially forces commuters to bid for rides. This may seem a legal way to negotiate fares, and of course those who offer bigger tips get first dibs on rides. But this also begs other questions. Can commuters afford higher fares? Are motorcycle taxis forced to bad practices to offset lack of earnings during off-peak hours? Is the division of the fare charge between rider and ride-hailing apps fair and equitable?
Transport authorities need to find a way to ensure the fare matrix is observed, and moto taxi operators and riders are made accountable for abuses. But that also means ensuring moto taxi riders are also earning enough, not so as to not resort to underhanded practices. That's our Moto Inform this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.